from the Portland airport, maybe the only live video going on in the whole airport right now. If you want to watch a live video of the Portland airport, this may be your only option. You may have to watch this one. Flight was delayed. I think I was supposed to fly out of here like at 6, and I think I got another hour or so. So I'm not going to get to Tennessee until tomorrow morning, unfortunately. Lillian's moto is like at 12:30, so as long as there's no like traffic in Tennessee, and as long as it's super easy to get through the gate into the ranch, then we should be good. Should be able to get there in time. I got Lillian's suspension right here. Picked it up from Darren at M9 on the way here at in Redmond. A little bit out of the way, but it was worth it. So I was trying to find like a duffel bag or something that would fit the suspension, and then I found a golf bag on Facebook Marketplace that was like 30 bucks, and it had like a cover, like so you could take it on a flight. I was like, oh, that would be perfect, but then it sold, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the sporting goods store and see if I could find one, which I couldn't. And then I was like, all right, well, maybe like a ski bag or something. They didn't have any. They're like, oh, it's out of season. So finally I found this baseball bat bag. It barely fits. This, I had it closed a second ago and then it opened, but I got the forks right here, and then in here we got the suspension, and that was wrapped up inside of a blanket. And luckily I was gonna check it, but luckily I didn't check it and brought it with me, because the bag that I did check is on another flight. So hopefully I'll get that one in Tennessee. This one I kept with me, and it should be good to go. Oh yeah, security was like didn't want me to like bring it. They had to like run it through. I should have asked if I could get like a clip of it going through the X-ray. That would have been cool. I could have like showed what the M9 suspension looks like from the inside out. But anyways, they're like, yeah, you can't bring that. It's a weapon. And I was like, dude, it's not a weapon. I think they thought it was a baseball bat at first, but I was like, dude, you just felt me up and touched my nuts a second ago. So like, you're really gonna give me attitude right now? But luckily they let it go through, so we're good to go. I got my pillow, and sleep in the rental car, blanket, and hopefully my other bag is will be in Tennessee waiting for me when I get there. Anyway, so Lillian had practice yesterday. She had practice yesterday. My days are blending together because I left yesterday, Vancouver, Washington. I left yesterday at like 5, drove through the night, got here, and now it's Tuesday. Tuesday's over. Anyway, she had practice Monday. She said it was super rough, even rougher than the training, the track in Oklahoma. So like, but it was like end of the day. It was end of the day, like 3:30, I guess, when she had practice. So hopefully it won't be as rough tomorrow. But anyways, we're just gonna go and have fun and have an experience. If she finishes in the 20s, that would be rad. I'd be stoked if she finishes in the 20s for her first time. But if not, no worries. I'm just gonna try to network and meet people, and try to get good content. That's what it's all about. So yeah, honestly, like, I want the kids to do well, and I want them to have fun and excel. But I tend to focus more on content than I probably should. Way more than other moto dads. Like, if we're at a track, I'm like, why don't you line up over here, because I can get a really good shot of you right here. And they're like, no, this is like, they like to line up by the doghouse, and I can't get a shot of them at the doghouse because they're on the other side of the wall. And I'm like, dude, a thumbnail of you, if you get a whole shot and you're like a bike length ahead of everyone, that's like my dream. That's what I want, like, so bad. I want a thumbnail of one of the kids a bike length ahead of everyone else, but I can never get it because of where they line up. But anyways, what's going on with you guys? We got 50 people on here. We got 5 thumbs up. One Way MX, huge fan. Thank you very much. Back from Oregon. I am not in Oregon, no. Felicia in the house. What's up? How's it going? I am not in Salt Lake right now. I am in Salt Lake, but I will be gone here very soon. Please come to Corpus Christi, Texas, where I live, with Luke and Mason soon. I want to meet you guys. That would be cool. Maybe later this year or something we could do a trip out there, but I can't make any promises. So as far as the giveaway goes, just so you know, so we're doing the giveaway for the electric pit bike, the Rips Moto pit bike, and that the whole idea of that was to raise funds for Loretta's. Obviously we made enough to be able to go to Loretta's, and I'm stoked on that. We're like on a shoestring budget, but we're able to make it work. So, you know, check that box. We did what we needed to do. As far as the giveaway goes, we didn't make enough money to do the giveaway. If in the rules I put stipulations. One of them was that I think we had to make, it was either 9 or 10,000 in order to do the giveaway, and we made like half that. So I put in there, okay, if we don't reach this mark for the giveaway, then what we'll do is we'll just do like a cash buyout, and the winner gets a cash prize of a percentage of what we made instead of doing the bike giveaway. So that's what like my backup plan was. But I have like another idea, and I'm wondering if you guys that are invested in the giveaway, if you guys would be okay with this. Because, all right, so I had someone in mind or that I was working with to do like the merch, and the first time I promoted the merch, we sold like 20 of them, and it went good. He did good quality, and we got all the shirts out except for like 4. There were 4 that didn't make it, and like 1 or 2 that were wrong that we had to resend. So I was like, okay, well, let's try this again. Really what I wanted to do is I wanted to like promote it on Instagram and then run ads and stuff to get the point where we were making enough from the merch in order to do the giveaway. But I was like, shoot, I don't want to like run ads and promote merch, and then this guy's not able to follow through, and then people like ask for their money back, or they don't get their orders right or something. So I was like, okay, let's try it again. We did it again, and I promoted it on YouTube again. We got about another 20 orders, and then I can't get a hold of him now. Like, unless I go over to his house, I can't get a hold of him, so I don't know like what he sent or what he hasn't sent, and it's just not working out. So luckily MX Threads, which is someone who's going to sponsor us for Loretta's, also does like drop shipping, and they're going to take over, and they're going to help us out, and they're going to make sure all the orders are done and work with us here on out for like merch, right? Because I want it to be reliable, and I want people to, you know, I don't want people to feel like we're flaky or something if they make an order. So because I didn't go full force, and I didn't like run ads and bust out like shirts and stuff like I wanted to for the giveaway, I'd like to extend it and then be like, hey, let's give it another month, or let's just wait until we hit that benchmark. Because my goal is I really want to give away this bike. I really want to do that. I think it would be a cool experience. It would be cool for somebody, and it would be cool for the channel. So if you guys, if you are invested or been following the giveaway, and if you have an input and you're like, hey, I donated money, or I bought a shirt and I just want you to just end it like you said you were going to on this date, then let me know, and then we'll do that. If not, if people are like, cool, no, do what you wanted to do, like whatever it takes to do the giveaway, then I will extend it, and we'll do it again with MX Threads, and we know these guys are reliable. So if you have input, message me, DM me, email me, get a hold of me, and yeah, that's what I have to say about that. Any questions, let me know. Colby in the house says hi. One Way MX, congrats. DRD top 20 easily. That would be, I don't know. Like, she barely qualified. She barely qualified at some of the easier regionals. East Coast is way more stacked. So I think she's gonna have her hands full if she's able to hit top 20. Okay, if she hits top 20 in one moto, then I'm stoked. I would be totally pumped on that. Can't wait till Lil races. Yes, so Lillian races tomorrow, 10:30, I believe it is. 12:30. 12:30 is our first moto, and then second moto is Thursday, and then third moto is on Saturday. Been following for about 5 to 7 years now. One Way MX. Thank you so much, man. It's crazy. Crazy how time flies. Crazy how long it's been. And it's rad that we've had people stick around for so long and be invested in following the journey. It's been rad. We really appreciate that. Somebody made a comment and said that I couldn't find your channel. Like, I get that way too. Like, sometimes I'll follow people on social media, but I don't remember their name. I just remember them, but I don't remember their name. And then I forget about them, or I forget their name, or they don't show up in my feed. And then I kind of like move on, but then I think about, oh, I wonder what's up with that family or whatever. But then I can't find that creator. And somebody commented that, and they're like, I've been trying to find you for 2 years. So yeah, I think that's funny. I love the channel. Thank you very much. Hi Vlog Epicness, love your vids. Can't wait for you to post more. Thank you. Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, okay, this is a blessing because I have a few hours in the airport that I wasn't planning on, and I'm gonna like edit and try to get some of the training footage done. So I was gonna work on that, but yeah, I have a lot of footage to edit. I came in late. Are you good, or do you need a hand? Hey, Ice Mutt, thanks very much. I'm good. I just flights postponed, so I got a few hours to kill in the airport. And honestly, I was like, I should do a live video. I need to do a live video when I found out that the flight was going to be delayed. But I was so like tired and hungry, and like I didn't even know when the last. I don't even remember how much I slept last night because I was driving from Washington through the night, and I think I probably pulled over 2 or 3 times like when I was too tired. But I don't even know how long I slept for. But anyways, took a nap here in the airport for like 20-30 minutes, woke up, got a bite to eat, and then now I am gonna do this live video and then edit. So yeah, if you guys just jumped on right now, I'm flying out to Tennessee. Lillian has her first moto tomorrow at 12:30. So I was supposed to get in there tonight, but the flight is delayed, so I am flying in there I'll get there tomorrow morning, grab a rental car at like 10, hopefully no traffic, and then get to the ranch and then get there in time for her moto. I got her suspension from M9 right here that I'm bringing to her, but I think we're not going to stress it. Like, her other suspension is working fine too, so I think hopefully she's cool with that. But we'll just leave the suspension on that's working for tomorrow, and then if she wants to, we could put that one on for the next moto. But I'm in Tennessee. Wish I was there. My dad would take me, but he's in Texas. Bummer. Yeah, if you guys are there, if you're in Oklahoma or if you're at the ranch, let me know. I think I've had one person say that they were gonna come just to watch Lillian, and I'm like, that blows my mind. Like, it's not easy to get. It's in the middle of nowhere. The ranch is like in the middle of nowhere. It's one moto a day, so it's not like you go and you stick around for the whole thing. You go for what, a 20-minute race, and then you probably can't even see the whole track. It's gonna be hot. It's really expensive to get in, and somebody was like, yeah, we're gonna bring our kids to watch Lillian. Like, mind blown. Like, wow. Hope you make it. Yes, I hope I make it for sure. Please keep this live stream on public so I can watch it over and over again. Dude, for real, man, like, I know the live streams are kind of like cool and engaging if you're here in real time, but do you really want to watch them later on? I will leave this on actually because I want to get people's opinion. When I was talking about the giveaway, I'd love to hear what people think, if I'm gonna get like heat or a blowback from people if we wait until we hit that benchmark before we do the giveaway. How old is Luke and Lillian? Well, let's see. In order to figure that out, I think Mason is 11, and then Luke is 14, and then Lillian is 16.
That's how I have to figure it out.
She's racing in girls 3 to 17 class, I believe. Yeah, I think it's 13 to 16, and she is 16 now. So this is her last opportunity to race in the girls class. But honestly, she was like, dude, she doesn't think she's gonna be able to go and qualify next year in women's. And I'm like, I don't know, like, I think you're gonna be faster on a big bike, and I think you're gonna progress a lot over this next year. And some of the other girls that I've seen qualify in the women's, I think Lillian could qualify in the women's. How old is Taylor Swift? Okay, let me do the math. Okay, Mason is 11, so Taylor, she's gotta be what, like 33? I don't even know. Okay, so when I was in college, she would like start seeing, she was young, right? She was like 17 or 18, and that was like 10 years ago. So is she 30 yet? So yeah, I mean, if you're asking me like how old Will Smith is, obviously I'm gonna know off the top of my head. You know, Madonna, Britney Spears, like those I know for sure. But Taylor Swift, I don't know. I'm from Oklahoma. I can't believe Lillian was able to train in the heat here. Yeah, she says brutal. Like I knew it would be. Like it's not gonna be fun. Like, let's say I like playing football, right? When I was a kid, I loved playing football. Get some kids together in the neighborhood, go after school, play at the park or whatever. That's really fun. But football hell week, when it's just 105 degrees, running drills, you know, getting knocked down all the time, like, just because you're riding dirt bikes does not make it fun all the time. Like, there's times when it's grueling and can be miserable. So yeah, I think she experienced that. Yeah, Oklahoma heat is nothing like it, right? How did the kids do today, and what classes do they race? Lillian is the only one racing at Loretta's. She is in the girls class, and she races her first race tomorrow at 12:30. Only Lillian is attending, yes. Taylor Swift is 33. I think I guessed that, right? I guessed like 32, 33, something like that. Lillian is awesome. I love watching her race. Thank you very much. Trying to get back into the sport. I haven't raced in 6 years. Do you have any tips? Make a lot of money for sure. Like, that's a good tip. Make a lot of money. Make friends. What's cool now is like, this sport is so much funner with social media. You can film yourself riding, you can post videos, you could see you can see other people's clips and be like, oh cool, where's that? I think social media really helps motivate you or inspire you to want to go out and race or ride or whatever. And I think it spreads the word about tracks. I think tracks are more well known now because of social media. And if you think about it, okay, so when I was a kid, you wouldn't know when the races are. When, where were the races? What days are the tracks open? Who knows? There's no way to know. The only way you could know is you have to go down to the dealership, and then on the dealership, on the parts counter, there was a flyer or flyers or whatever, and that's where you would get the information about the upcoming races. Now, all the tracks have social media. They post their schedule, they post track conditions and stuff. It's just a much better time to be an active rider, I think. I love it. So I can train and see videos and learn for online and not pay? Good point. So also on social media, there's lots of people putting out content, like how-to content. You got MX Factory, you've got AJ Canzaro, you got Ryan Hughes, people putting out free information on technique, how to ride faster, how to ride safer, and I think that is also helping to grow the sport. I didn't think about that until now. Yeah, social media is responsible for elevating the sport and getting everyone at a better level. I think the riders today are so much faster than they were when I was a kid, in the 90s and stuff. So yeah, it's definitely helped grow technique and things. Hey, just wondering, I just switched from a 65 to an 85 and my clutch gets stuck in second gear all the time. Don't know how to fix it. You might need a new clutch. Maybe you need a new clutch, could be a new clutch cable. I'm not sure. How long have y'all been going to Utah to ride? It's been a few years. I think we came, was it like 2 years ago we came out here first time to ride? Did we come out here to race first? I don't even remember at this point. We always had family here, so we'd always come out here and visit, and it wasn't until I think we got bikes. I remember us doing a race, like the Edge Power Sports race. I can't remember if that was the first time riding here or not. It might have been. That's why we have videos, so we can look back and then fill in the gaps where we can't remember. Been watching for a while. Patty the Goat, thank you very much. Yeah, so that's what's going on with me. Love the videos so much, man. Please do keep doing what you're doing. Hollis, what's up, bro? How's it going, man? Hollis was one of our victims. Hollis ordered a shirt. Did your shirt come in yet? The dude told me he sent it out, but he only sent one, and I told him to send 3 now. So let me know. But if you guys are just jumping on, I'm switching to another dude. MX Threads is helping to sponsor us for Loretta's, and they are a drop shipper. So we're gonna switch, and we're gonna use MX Threads from here on out, and they're going to, like, after Loretta's, as soon as Loretta's is done, they're gonna help fulfill and do orders, and that's just gonna be like so much easier for me because like I could just focus on designs and focus on promoting shirts and stuff. I think it'd be cool to make cool videos and use you guys, if you guys order short shirts, to have you guys help me make content to like promote it. So I just want to focus on that, and MX Threads is going to just take care of fulfillment, taking orders, producing orders, shipping orders, and then you know, things will hopefully be a lot smoother and more reliable. So Hollis says, I'm doing great, how you doing? My shirt has not arrived yet, and it's fine. I just wanted to help the channel. Dude, you're awesome. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate your support and patience on that shirt, and we'll get it. If it doesn't get to you this week when I'm gone in Tennessee, then like I said, MX Threads is going to be taking care of us from here on out. So 84 Boy says, can I get a shout out? I think so. I think we probably worked that out for you. Shout out to 84 MX Boy. Is there a gas or Husky in the future for Lillian? Honestly, at this point, I am not that brand loyal. Like this. Okay, so Husky, KTM, gas, they're all very similar. I think they would all do well. I have this theory now because we've been on Husky for so long. I like Huskies. Huskies are great. They've been good to us. I think they're a sick looking bike, and I think it looks cool, like 3 bikes, you know, on a trailer going down the road or in the pits. Like looks like a team, you know. I like that. But I have this theory now that I feel like the YouTuber in me and the content creator, where I'm like trying to get views and constantly creating thumbnails thinking like what is going to get a click, and I'm wondering if we had thumbnails with different bikes, different color bikes, would different people click on them? For instance, like maybe somebody's into KTM, maybe someone's really loyal to KTM, or they're researching KTM, or they want to watch KTM 85 videos. If we had Mason on a gas, Luke on a KTM, Lillian on a Husky, or whatever, I wonder if it would get more clicks and help out the channel. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. So I'm not real picky. I think if the kids want to switch it up, I'm totally cool with that. Hollis, bro, come on, man, come on. That's actually, I might spend that and go get a drink here in a second. Thanks, dog. I appreciate that. 125, not much options there. I think I have to talk to Brian, but I think gas is the way to go for the 125, just because the fuel injection on the KTM and on the Huskies, I don't know if they're dialed in yet or if they're having problems with the gas. I believe doesn't have fuel injection, or at least it didn't last year, and I haven't looked into it all this year. So I think gas would be the way to go. But like I said, like I think it kind of depends like what we can get a good deal on too. Shore's doing by the way, if you go to Shore's Instagram, he's doing a raffle on his gas 250F. So for $100 you can enter that raffle. And I was thinking about doing it, but I was like, I want Lillian to get a 125. I want her to get a 125 at least for a year, and then we'll move her up to maybe not even a year. It could be half a year. I want her to get a 125 for half a year, and then get a 250F, because she's going to need to get used to the height, and then once she's used to the height, then she can get used to the weight. It's kind of my theory. So Lillian is single. I don't know. Who knows? Like she's single, and then she's like with someone for a week, and then she says she's single. Yeah, I don't know. Can't keep up with her. No. KTM all the way. See, that's what I'm saying. Like Trenton Johnson 94X, he would probably be more likely to click on a KTM video, the KTM and thumbnail. And I'm trying to do better thumbnails, because dude, you guys, like, it makes such a big difference if you get a video that people will click on and then watch it and engage with it. Then YouTube will promote that video to other people that aren't in your usual audience. And that's how we have videos, like one video can be 10,000 views, and another video could be 100,000 views, and it's a lot of it is not the content. Like a lot of times our videos are the same quality content. It's just, is this one thumbnail better? Is this one more enticing? Does it make people curious? Do they want to click on it? So I'm trying to be better about thumbnails, and I feel like the white Huskies do not pop on an image, like on a thumbnail. It's not like the Huskies don't stand out, but a gas, even a KTM, would stand out a lot better in the thumbnail. Now, contingency. Husky offers $150 contingency if you win at select races, okay? And Edge Power Sports, the series here in Utah, happens to be one of those series that does not have a lot of competition, but offers that contingency. So Lillian made $450, I think, if I remember right. She won all 3 races that we were there. Luke won 2, maybe. He won 2 and got a second. So he made, a couple $100 contingency. So it's basically like dealer dollars. So you get money that you can spend at the dealership, and we use that to get Lillian some parts, right? But here's the thing. Husky KTM is it's $150 if you win. For some reason, gas is only $75 if you win, which is weird. So Lillian and the kids were like, no, I don't know if we want to do gas because the contingency isn't as good. And I was like, I will match your contingency. If you get a gas and you win, I will match it, so that way it's the same as the Husky. Because honestly, I feel like the bikes would look better in the images, in the thumbnails, and it would get more clicks, and it would make us more money, and it would make way more than we would with the contingency. Anyways, all right, Leighton, what's up, man? Okay, thanks, man. I don't know. When is Loretta? Okay, Loretta's, yeah. Chloe, thanks, dude. Hey, okay, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm just gonna shut up. I'm just gonna shut up and look pretty, and Chloe can answer all the questions. Ask Chloe all the questions, she'll answer them. Thank you, Chloe, I appreciate that. Lillian did not have her transponder in practice, wanted to see her lap times. Uh-oh, so I guess she needs to get one. I will tell her that. I am not there, so I will give her my card if I need to, so that way she can get her transponder, because she'll be in last place. Guaranteed last place. She might still be in last place, but she'd be guaranteed in last place if she didn't have her transponder. I will text her here in a second and see if she needs money for that. All the bikes I have ever had is a KTM 50, and then I got a TC65 Husky, and now I got a gas 85. Oh yeah, dude, you've mixed it up. Yeah, at this point, okay. On the one hand, I'm probably gonna just go with whatever the kids want, or maybe whatever good deal we get, or, you know, if we ever got to the point where we could get a sponsor, then I would be like, yeah, this is the best. KTM wants to sponsor us? Okay, yeah, they're the best. We'll promote them. Hollis, next year I gotta go to a 125 because I don't see myself making it to Loretta's. Yeah, especially like you're riding trails and stuff, right? So yeah, I think you would be grateful to have the extra power for sure.
I used to ride dirt bikes.
My cousin's dirt bike. Nice. Your cousin sounds awesome. Would you go back to Yamaha? I would go back to Yamaha, especially a lights bike, a 250F or a 125. Absolutely. I don't feel like the kids are as comfortable on the minis. I just feel like they ride better. They feel more comfortable, and the YZs hit harder. They sound better, for one. I think they sound better. The YZs hit harder, but the Huskies have a more broader power band, which gives it more bottom end power. So my kids tend to ride better on Huskies, I think. But Yamaha makes a good bike too. I ordered a I Heart D's Ruts shirt 2 weeks ago and still not here yet. All right, thank you very much for letting me know. I will send you an email and make sure we get that out to you, man. If you are not just now jumping on, just so you know, we had somebody doing shirts, and it's been difficult for me to get the orders done through this individual. So we're switching to MX Threads, and they're going to be doing our drop shipping. So I apologize that it's been a wait. If it doesn't get to you this week, MX Threads is going to take care of it. If you want me to refund the money, then I will. But if you're able to be patient, I apologize, and we'll get those shirts out to you. Probably, if it's not at this week, then next week after I get back from Loretta's. Yeah, I ride trails, but I'm getting into tracks. I'm going to MX Factory training camp in a couple weeks. Nice. MX Factory in Texas? You're going down to Texas? That'll be a cool experience. Kaylee says, I'm a girl. Okay, you guys don't have to put in your you don't have to put in what you identify as. But I'm a girl, and I love watching Lillian race. I'm just giving her a hard time. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think that is cool. I think Lillian may be doing a good job, like inspiring other girls to get out and ride, and you know, showing how well girls can do. I think she's doing a good job promoting the sport to other girls, and hopefully getting other girls excited to ride. So I appreciate that, Kaylee, and I apologize for my stupid comment. Is she getting a 450? No. My son Kalani Johnson races 65 and asking for a shout out. Kalani, what's up, man? Everybody, shout out to Kalani. Keep ripping that 65, all right, man? 65s are to me, like, it's the most impressive bike. If a kid can ride a 65 really well, it's really impressive, because you're just constantly clicking gears, and you just always have, like, the power band so thin. Like, the kids that kill it on 65s have my respect for sure. You'll have a badass channel. Can't wait to see what happens this week. Thank you very much, Sean, Rob. I appreciate that. Yeah, I take pride in our channel. I feel like we're doing the best that we can. I feel like, you know, we are doing the best we can to put out some good content for people, and the fact that you say that means a lot. So thank you very much. Travis says, first I got a CRF 110, and then a Gas 85, and now a CRF 450. Heck yeah, man. And watch, he's like 11. How old are you, man? $23 TM 125 for 9K. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Like, 2 strokes. I could understand the 4 strokes, but the 2 strokes getting up to near the 10K range is insane. Lillian is racing tomorrow, right? Yes, correct. 12:30 tomorrow. And this is cool, actually. I think this is the first time that one of our kids has ever done a race that is broadcasted. So, like, I'm hesitant to say that and be like, hey guys, go watch Race Rex TV or whatever at 12:30 tomorrow, because honestly, like, the idea that she's probably not going to get any camera time or any like mentions, because I mean they can't mention everyone. So, like, let's say if she is doing really good and she is in the 20s, you know, that doesn't mean she's gonna get any screen time. So, but I guess people could, like, you know, follow along and see where she is when they put all the list, the order, running order. I don't know why I can't think. They put the running order. So yeah, I guess I'll mention that. So if people want to watch, they can. But I do not expect Lillian to get any camera time or get mentioned or anything. But yeah, it'd be cool if you guys want to check in tomorrow, 12:30. Racer X TV, I think it is. I was wondering what you think the best brand of 125 bikes for my cousin is. I don't know, man. I mean, I was saying this earlier. I think the gas is probably what we're gonna do, because it doesn't have the fuel injection that has problems on the Husky and on the KTM. But I haven't started researching it yet. I haven't even started researching it yet. I think that Yamaha makes a really good lights bike. I think their 125 is really good. Is it as good as the KTM brands? I don't know. Could just be preference. So, yeah, any of them are probably pretty good. We will be cheering for her. Thank you very much. How do I watch tomorrow live? I think just, like, go racerxtv.com, or maybe, I bet if you just go to RacerX, I bet they'll have a banner at the top of the website where you can click and watch in real time. And you guys, the announcer, dude, that's the kind of announcer we need in like Supercross. The announcer is like a comedian. The dude's so funny. when he's calling the races. Like, I would like to watch just because of the announcer. Is it on YouTube? I don't know. They might be putting it on YouTube. Hollis, thanks, man. Thanks for doing what you're doing. I hope you can get on the plane soon, and hope Lillian does great tomorrow. Thanks, man. Appreciate the love. Hollis, have a good night. Talk to you soon. You coming out to Wisconsin at all? No, I don't have any plans in the immediate future for that. Sorry. I watched all day while working. Oh yeah. Watching Loretta's while you're working. That's a cool job. She's like a cook, and he's like watching Loretta's all day, burning food and stuff. What time are you getting on the plane? Hopefully in like an hour. So, okay, so I had a flight that was going to Denver, and then another flight from Denver to Tennessee, but now I missed the Denver flight, so I'm getting into Denver at like 1 in the morning, and then I fly out of Denver at like 5 in the morning, get to Tennessee at like 9 in the morning, and then got to rent a car, and it's an hour and a half to the ranch. So it's a little bit closer than I would want it to be. So I'm hoping I make it there in time. Like, I've never been to the ranch before, so I'm probably gonna have to park forever away and walk forever. So I don't know. Hopefully it works out. If I have another delay, then we're kind of screwed. But it is what it is. I ride a Suzuki 85. A lot of the best riders in the world right now grew up riding Suzuki 85s. If you think about it, like Ken Roxon, Eli Tomac, I don't know about Chase Sexton, but a lot of the really fast kids these days, a lot of the fast top pros grew up on that bike. So careful with the 23 TBI Husky. They are not good. Hardly run. Okay, yeah. I've heard that the Huskies have problems. Are the 24s any better? Like I said, I haven't researched it all, so I'm not at that point where I'm making a decision yet. She will do great. It's an awesome experience. Yeah, I'm happy, like, just the fact that she gets the experience. She was there, like, with opening ceremonies on Monday, and I think they just make it a cool event. So I'm happy for her that she gets to experience it, like, especially like as a kid. I'm not gonna put any pressure on her. In my mind, I'm thinking two things. I'm thinking, one, like, if she finishes in the 20s, then I think that would be awesome. If she has at least like one good moto, if she crashes and has like 2 bad motos, fine. But if she just has one good moto, like, at least we could feel like, okay, yeah, well, at least we had that one where we killed it, you know. If she does that, then I'll be happy. Or if she does better than the girls that bested her at the regionals. Like, there's a couple girls that beat her at regionals. There's one girl, I won't mention her name, but like, just always gets the best of Lillian. Last year she beat her. She barely beat Lillian last year at the area qualifiers. She beat Lillian again this year at area qualifiers, and she beat her at regionals. So, like, I feel like Lillian could beat her. So, like, if Lillian beats her or some of the girls that she was battling or finishing behind in regionals, then I'm happy with that. And even if it's like 35th place, but she beat the girls that beat her last time, then, you know, that's something that at least we got that. Are you gonna sell the super minis after Loretta's? I think we are definitely gonna sell one. I would like to probably sell another one. I don't think Luke's quite ready for a super mini yet. Like power wise, yes, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. How hard is the process for Loretta's? It's just it's very hectic. Like, okay, so we did area qualifiers in Utah. So we were in Washington. She came down for area qualifiers in Utah because it was a dual qualifier. So she qualified for 2 regionals. One was Washougal, one was California. We did the regional at Washougal. She just finished out of the top 4. Then we had to go to the other one in California. So it's just hectic. It's just like a lot. And then now going to Loretta's, like there's like all these rules and things that we're learning, and like fees and things. I didn't even think about it before, but you have to get new graphics, which luckily we have a sponsor, because dude, like graphics are like $200-300. So on top of everything, now I have to pay extra for, so basically I've spent $600 because I have to get new graphics, and then after a week, now we need to put the old graphics back on, so we have to buy new graphics with the old numbers on. So you need your number, her number 16 at Loretta's, so you need your new number, and then you need to have the Loretta Lynn logo, and you have to have MX Sports logo on your bike, which is like, dude, so you basically require us to pay money to get graphics so that we can promote you for free. I don't know. It seemed like, I guess for most people it's probably not a big deal. Like you're already so invested in this that an extra couple set of graphics, or most people probably get them for free. But dude, graphics are expensive, and having to buy 2 sets for one race is it's a lot just to expect of riders. Even though most people probably get it for free, the fact that you're willing to expect it from people is, I'm not down with that. What made you guys switch to Husky, and also when will Lil get a 125? As soon as she is done with Loretta's, then we will start the process of finding a big bike and selling a super mini or both super minis, and then getting her a big bike. Mason out of the first Husky. Mason had a Husky 50. The only reason we got that bike is because it was for sale and it was a good deal. He was on the Polini. He was like ripping the Polini. The power was great. It just was old. I couldn't find parts, and the suspension was like shot. And it would have been like, I bought the Polini for $500. It would have been $800 to get the suspension dialed. So I was like, all right, we'll just get him this Husky. And it was great. That Husky 50, like watching him ride that Husky 50 was so fun to watch. He did so good. He looked so comfortable on that bike. But I didn't really think anything of it. We were riding Yamahas at the time, and then Lillian, for some reason, like fell in love with Husqvarna and wanted one really bad. So we were able to get her a Husky 85, and then at that point, I was like, yeah, these are really good bikes. So then we got Luke one, and I was talking earlier, if you weren't on though, but at this point, I'm not brand loyal, and I think it might be beneficial to our channel to go forward mixing it up. Like, end of the year, I'd like to get Mason a new 85, and I want to get him something different, like a gas, just because I feel like that would broaden our search on YouTube. Like, if people are searching for Husky or KTM, like, we would be pulled up more in more search results kind of thing. So that's kind of like a strategy that I'm gonna have going forward. So we might be mixing it up, but Huskies are good. She didn't race today, her classes tomorrow. Yes, that is correct.
She needs to stay out of
Pileups. Yeah, that's a good point. Pileups are not your friend. What place did she finish today? Yes, she didn't race today. Tomorrow is her first moto. I
I ride Beta 200 Race Edition. It's an amazing bike. Yeah, I bet it is. I have no experience with Beta, but they look pretty solid, pretty legit. 2 Suzuki's top 10 and 50 Masters. Nice. My 2 Suzukis are really good. Yeah, I had a Suzuki. I mean, I liked it. It handled really good, and I would be okay with getting one, especially like an old 2-stroke. I think it would be rad to get like a, what was it, like 03 or 05? When did they stop making those? Like get like one of the last RM250s. That would be rad. How's she doing through the 10 Commandments? Ooh, I didn't ask her that. That's a good question. So when she was training in Oklahoma, she was able to do the 10 Commandments. I saw footage of it. The jumps are not difficult. Like, they're small. As long as you don't over jump it, then you can do the next one and get a rhythm. And I think she had it down. But the problem is that the faces have these ruts. So you have to like get into the rut and stay straight, stay balanced. And if you get off balance, then the bike wants to move on you. So that's the challenge. And when I was watching the footage, like, yeah, she was able to do them, but she was like a little bit like side to side through them. So that was at Oklahoma. I haven't heard or seen how she did in Tennessee, but hopefully she did all right. RM125 and 250 stopped in 07. Okay, yeah, thank you. Yeah, 07. Suzuki stopped in 08. Yeah, 08, 07. That sounds about right. How did Lillian like Oklahoma? The heat and humidity sure suck here. Yes. She was not a fan of that, for sure. It's really hard, like, riding your full potential when it's that hot. Like, it's like, what do? Do you ride until you can't ride at your pace anymore, and then you pull off because it's no longer safe, or do you keep pushing yourself? Like, that's the challenge. Mason Rules, thank you. Never mind, I'm 1 year off. I forgive you. Washugal is good practice for 10 Commandments. That's a good point. Like the whoops. Yeah, that's a good point. Like, Lillian is able to double the whoops, and the 10 Commandments do not look that big. They look like doubles, but they look just a little bit bigger than whoops. Are you going to film the race tomorrow? Yeah, so fingers crossed. Flight delay here in Salt Lake City, so I should get into Tennessee tomorrow at 9:30 if I can get a rental car, get over to the ranch. I'm sure they'll escort me right away and be right this way, sir. We'll get you parked right up close to the track so you're there and ready to film. As long as I can get there by 12:30 and film. I got my batteries charged up and stuff, so fingers crossed. Dude, that would suck if I miss it. So right here you got delay. That sucks. Yeah, it happens. Are you gonna get a bike again? Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So there's this one dude on Instagram, I think on Any Given Sunday or something like that. I forget exactly what his name is on Instagram, but he's my point of contact at Rocky Mountain. If you guys shop at Rocky Mountain and use our link, then we get a commission. And then he's kind of like my point of contact, like if there's something that they want me to promote or if we need help with something. And he also makes YouTube videos, and he rides like enduro. And I'm like, I need to make friends with this guy. Like, I need to make friends with this guy and then find out where he goes riding, and then hopefully like go have someone to go riding with, because I would like to start doing a little bit of riding, a little bit of like show riding, a little enduro, but I don't know where to go. And it's much better if you have a friend with you or someone to show you around. So Brandon, I'll see Lillian race at Loretta's. Can't wait. Yes, I can't wait. Hopefully she does good. Hopefully she stays upright. if she finishes in the 20s, at least one moto, I'd be stoked on that. But also I'm realistic. Like, I know she barely qualified, and we came from easier regions. Like, for some reason, East Coast is way more competitive. So come to Croom on Florida. Yeah, we were right by there, and we actually never made it. We never made it to Croom. Time does she race? 12:30 tomorrow. How expensive is it to race the regional qualifying for Loretta's? It was, I don't know, it was like $150 for the regional, and then I think the gate fees were like $40, so we spent like a couple $100 in just the fees, I think. So it's not too bad. Not like Loretta's. Loretta's, they definitely charge more. I just spent like $200 for Lillian to have internet. She didn't have an internet or reception, so I had to pay $200 just so she can like use her phone this week. My friend got 36 in WMX today after that pileup. Oh, I missed that. I didn't see that. Hope she's okay. How much per class? Per class is, for Loretta's, it's like $200, I think. And then I think my gate fee is $200 too. So, and then like the camping fee is $400, then the $200 for the internet, and then I don't know. I'll have to get my CPA to add it up for you later. I'm going to AZ Open. Nice. I want you guys to be there because, to be honest, I'd rather see you than Eli Tomac. Aw, dude, thanks, man. Yeah, we'll talk to you way longer than Eli Tomac, that's for sure. We met Eli Tomac a few times. He's a nice guy, but not the most talkative. What class is she racing? She's racing girls class. Yeah, so we will probably do the RMX series next year. We'll probably do the RMX series. We'll probably be going down to ride at Mesquite. We'll probably go down to Arizona. We'll probably be doing a lot more of these races around here in the Utah area. So the average schmuck can't afford it. That's true. I guess I'm the average schmuck because I can't afford it. Yeah, we really got lucky with support. With like everything that I have going on in life right now, like I would not have been able to take Lillian to Loretta's. Okay, even if financially you're set, it's still a lot of work and time and investment just to get ready. And obviously you're going to be training a few weeks before, so then you're riding your bikes more than you ever were, so you're going to have more issues, you're going to have more bike problems, things are going to break, you're going to go through tires or air filters or whatever, and then just like ordering the parts, it's just a lot more, it's just so much more work for like this race, even if you're financially set. If you're not, then you have to have the added work of like contacting brands or, you know, doing like fundraisers or whatever, so then that's extra work. And then on top of that, like I'm working and I'm trying to get videos out and I'm trying to help the boys and like give them some seat time so they could ride a little bit while Lillian's training. So all this, it's been like just too much. Like I wouldn't have been able to do it without Josh, without him helping. He stepped in and like he took Lillian to Oklahoma and then took her to Tennessee. So I'm able to, like, I don't have to drive out to Tennessee, so I'm lucky because I can just fly out there, fly back. So yeah, honestly, like I'm very, very lucky because it wouldn't have, average schmuck right here, I wouldn't have been able to do it on my own. I'm not too prideful to admit it. I couldn't have done it on my own. Bro, will B answer me? Will he answer me? I don't. No, sorry, Ben, I can't answer you. Why are you flying to? Where are you flying? Sorry, flying to Tennessee for Loretta's. Thank you for Josh for helping. Yeah, big thank you to Josh and putting up with Lillian. Like, I mean, honestly, I could put up with her because she's my kid, but like Lillian, you can handle her in like small doses, but she is the most challenging of my kids. Like, the boys are super chill. They're like having an old cat, you know? They'll keep to themselves, slide some food under the door, they're good. Lillian is like raising a puppy with special needs, you know? Like, she's a handful. So for Josh to put up with her for this long is pretty incredible. Do you play MX bikes? I haven't in a long time. You're a good dad. Thank you very much. What else do we got? RacerX TV is live on YouTube. Yeah, nice. So just search RacerX TV on YouTube tomorrow, and hopefully it'll pull up. It's 12:30. What is that? Is it Central Time? Yeah. So wherever you are, you'll have to figure out 12:30. 12:30 would be Mountain Standard Time, would be 11:30. West Coast time would be 10:30. Don't take my word for it. I'm doing this on the top of my head, but 12:30 if you're in Tennessee. Been watching you for 4 years. Thank you very much. Came to Loretta's last year, lots of fun. Heck yeah, that's rad. Bro, that is disrespectful. Yeah, guys, don't be disrespectful, okay? 1:30 East Coast time, good point. Yeah, if you're in Florida or wherever, then it's 1:30. You can sleep in tomorrow. Strongly disagree. Agree, strongly agree. Okay, sorry. When does qualifying start for Loretta's? Dude, it starts super early, like February. Like February, March, there were already qualifying races, and like, dude, I am not ready to start thinking about Loretta's this early in the year. Kids really improved. Thank you very much. Bro will never answer. What am I not answering? What bike does Luke use? Is that what I'm supposed to answer? How did I not see that? Okay, Chloe, where's Chloe? Chloe, answer this question. Chloe, why aren't you answering questions for me? Luke rides a 2021 Husqvarna TC85. Very stock. I don't even think he has a pipe or anything. I think it's completely stock. I've been watching every single video. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Even the crappy ones, you even watch those ones? Luke is on a Husky. Yeah, Luke's on an 85. He's not on a Super Mini. Doug Dickinson, what's up, man? How's it going? Dude, we've been on here an hour. Time's flying. Honestly, I talked myself out of doing a live video. I was like, I'm so tired right now. I'm hungry. I'm like, I want to. I should do a live video, but I just did not feel like it. But I'm glad that I did. Time's flying. This helped time go by so fast. Anyways, cool, guys. Thanks for chilling with me. Yeah, so RacerX TV. I don't know if Lillian will get any TV time. I don't know if she'll get any mentions. She'll probably be like back of the pack. If she makes it into the 20s, like I said, I'd be stoked, but I'm not putting any expectations on her. She already puts enough pressure on herself. I want her to just feel like this is another race. I just want her to feel like she's going out on the track, doing a race just like at PIR, you know? Because if she puts a lot of pressure on herself or she sets a goal and if she doesn't achieve it, then she's gonna be devastated. So tip for a new parent, yeah, just don't take a bath with your kids because they pee on you. I learned that when Lillian was a baby, like I used to take a bath with her, and then when Luke was born, I go to like put him in the water, and then I see like as soon as his feet go in the water, like the stream of pee starts going into the tub that I'm in, and it was like mind blown that this happened immediately when he went into the water. And Lillian starts laughing, and she was like 2 or 3. Like Lillian's laughing, and I like look at her. I'm like, "Do you pee in the bathtub too?" And she's laughing, and she's like, "Yes." Anyways, yeah, dude. You know what, bro? If tips for a new parent, it's gonna go by so fast. So just try to document it as much as you can. Enjoy it, and try to provide some cool experiences for your kids that I would say they're not going to forget, but they probably will forget, but that you'll remember. Yeah, just enjoy it because it goes by fast. To the dirt jumpers you guys had, we need to get new dirt jumpers. What happened to the dirt jumpers? We still have the green one. I sold the black one. I didn't really like it. I didn't feel comfortable on it, so I ended up selling the black one. We still have the green one, even though it's pretty clapped out. I would like to get new dirt jumpers, but just like the focus has just been on dirt bikes right now. But it's always in my mind. I'm always thinking, I want to get mountain bikes. I want to get dirt jumpers or something. Live timing, yeah. If you watch live tomorrow, you might not see any footage of Lillian, but at least you could follow live timing. That's true. Been following for a while. So excited for Lillian. When will she race? She races tomorrow at 12:30 Loretta's time. So depending upon what time zone you're in, it may be different. But yeah, it's kind of crazy to think about it because she was not interested in motocross or dirt bikes at all until the pandemic. Like when I wanted to go buy a pit bike, she was like, no more dirt bikes. And it wasn't until like the lockdown happened and her gymnastics got shut down, and that was like her thing. That was her passion. She loved gymnastics. But it got shut down, and they were doing Zoom trainings. Like she was doing Zoom gymnastics at home, and she's like, this is so dumb. So then she got into dirt bikes, and that was like 2.5 years ago, right? No, like 2.5 years ago, and then now she's at Loretta. So I mean, that's a pretty cool achievement, I think. Even if she finishes in last, it's cool that she was able to make this happen. So, and I think she has a chance to make it back next year in women's class too, if she wants to, if she puts in the work. So, what do you think about Ken Roxon? I like Ken Roxon a lot. I think he's really talented. I like his riding style. I think he's a cool dude, but if I had to critique one thing, like it seems like he complains a lot sometimes. They remember everything, they just need a trigger to recall. Been following a while, so excited for Lillian. Thank you very much. Live timing. Do you have any pets? Yes, we have 2 cats. They're both lame. Both of them suck. Got one cat that runs and hides every time I walk in the door. I've never done anything to it. It just hates everyone but Lillian. It like runs and hides if anybody walks in but Lillian. And then we've got another one that is zero interested in people, just likes to play. Like it'll run around and jump and play, but if you pick it up, it wants to get away. It wants to go like play and stuff. So He does complain, yeah. I mean, he just needs to like just stand up and be the man and be like, he seems to let people take advantage of him too much. Like Cooper Webb, like I think guys like Cooper Webb get into his head, and like Cooper will say something, and then it obviously gets to him or affects him, and then he tries to go and say something back, and it just makes him look bad. He just looks like he's complaining. No, Lillian is riding tomorrow. Trying to see if we're missing any other. I'm doing my best, guys. I'm trying to reply to everybody. So I think I got everybody.
The Salt Lake City Airport is
Please answer. What am I?
Passengers wishing to smoke must exit the airport.
Scrubby balls? What am I supposed to answer, Scrubby balls?
Thank you.
Do your comment, and then I'll reply. I'm waiting for Scrubby balls. How delayed is your flight? I think it takes off at 10:55, so basically 11. So it's right about time to hopefully be taking off. But then I go to Denver. I land in Denver, and then I fly out of Denver at like 5 in the morning, and then get to Tennessee at 9:30, and then I got to rent a car, and then I've got to get to the ranch, hopefully get a good parking spot, hopefully get trackside before the 12:30 moto. So Lillian's not going to be happy because she hates when things are last minute, so we're not going to be able to put her suspension on. She's going to have to ride the suspension that she's using now, which is fine, like it should be fine. But I don't know, you probably like start lining up like an hour early, so we're cutting it close actually. I'm hoping for the best, hoping it all works out, but you never know. When are you guys going to Albany next? Do you know? I do not know, man. Well, obviously that we're gone this week. Next week, I don't know. Actually, I don't know next time. I'm sorry. Do you like Utah? Yes, we do like Utah. Would you ever buy a dirt bike for yourself again? Yes, I do want to. I would like to. Just the kids keep me busy, and keeping up with the kids' bikes maintenance, and Mason's getting ready for a new bike. Lillian needs a new bike. Luke's probably okay for his for a little bit, but yeah, I tend to put them first right now. Like they're kind of like priority, and once I get them set, then I do want to get a bike for me. Honestly, I was thinking like before I sell one of the Super Minis, I want to take the Super Mini and go do some trail riding on it. Like I like the Super Mini. I think it's fast, and it's actually pretty comfortable for me to ride. Who's better, Axel Hodges or Josh Hill? I would say if we're doing racing, obviously Hill. Free riding, probably Axel, but Josh is pretty insane too. I'm local to Albany, and I just really want to meet you guys. We're out there sometimes. You haven't seen us at Albany? We're usually out there sometimes. What's your favorite track? Favorite track? There's a private track called Iron Horse Ranch, or Flying Iron Horse. That is really cool, but it's just got huge doubles, so the kids can't quite do the track properly yet because they're not hitting these 60-foot doubles. But if we can get them to that point when they're able to ride that track the way that it's meant to ride, that would be pretty rad. That's a pretty insane track. I mean, that track is like nothing like the Northwest, you know. There's nothing like that. Like if you like compare Pat's Acres compared to Iron Horse Ranch, it's just, there's no comparison. So that would probably be my favorite if we can get the kids up to level. Just like the dirt's really good. They do a really good job there. I also like Jordan River. Where are you going? Going to Tennessee. What is your opinion upon Peppa Pig? I think she's a little snot-nosed brat, personally. I'm not a fan of Peppa Pig at all. Yeah, I think the Axel Hodge is just always like what's mind blowing to me is like, okay, Axel Hodges, the most insane thing I've seen. One, the quarter pipe, like how insane the quarter pipe is, how certain death it is if they screw that up is insane. But also backflipping into a wheelie, like that's something that I never thought was possible. It would have never been possible probably on a two-stroke. I don't think anyone is ever doing that on a two-stroke. On a 450, it's got enough torque that he's able to land a backflip on a wheelie and ride it out. If that goes wrong, and if he loops out, if he like is backflipping and then loops out onto his back, the back of his head, then that is a potential deadly mistake. Like, I hope that never happens, but just the fact that he's doing backflips to wheelies is insane. I think Axel Hodges is just chill, and he's literally crazy. Yeah, I've never met him. I like Axel though. I like all the dudes. Like all those freestyle riders are so chill. When we were in Utah for Supercross, I just posted the video, but when we were here for Supercross, we went to Kobe Raha's movie premiere, and Cole from SD was there, and I was able to get a couple clips from him, and just like super cool, chill. Buttery was there. He's cool, chill. I didn't talk to Colby, but you know, all those guys just seem like way chill. And in our community, in like the moto community, it's just really easy to be just stressful and just worked up about stuff, you know, like I don't know, but I walked away from that being like, dude, I want to be more like these guys, like the Colby Rahas, the Axel Hodges, Kalon Humphreys, like those guys. I love Buttery. Yeah. I walked away being like, dude, I need to be more chill like that. I can get into moto dad mode a little bit too much, and I don't really want to go that direction. Crazy. Yes, sir. You going to my state, boy, Tennessee? Who's your favorite motor racer of all time? Probably Stewart. I mean, I don't get me wrong. Like, I like watching Jet Lawrence ride. Like, it is impressive. But like Hayden Deegan's, I think, funner to watch because he'll hang it out. And Stewart was just fun to watch because he would do things that no one else would do on the track, like quads and stuff. And it's been a long time since that happened, and I feel like the bikes are so fast these days that everyone is able to put together the same rhythms. I mean, I remember the days when only the top 125 guys could do the triples, and it was insane. It was like, oh, he's gonna go for it, he's gonna hit the triple, and like he makes a pass on a guy doing a triple. Like nowadays, triples are easy. Everyone does the triples. Everyone does the rhythms. And I think Stewart was the last rider that was just able to unlock things on the track that set him apart from everyone else. So I have 600 subs. Sweet. I remember when I had 600 subs. I remember when I had 900 subs and we were at the park, and this kid comes up to me and he's like, dude, you guys have a 900 subs. And he's all like pumped on it. Don't talk about a teenage girl like that. Yeah, guys. My dad said Lillian is hot. All right, keep your dad away from Lillian. Just going to Tennessee. Did you bring the Honda jersey? No, I can't find it. I don't know. I'm gonna mention it. I'm gonna mention it in the video, and I'll share that clip. When Lillian did her first race, I tried to get her to wear an old Honda jersey, and she said no. And then she said, if I ever make it to Loretta's, I'll wear it. And I can't find it, and I don't know if it's in Florida or what. But we're like moving right now, and that's part of the reason why like this has been so like stressful. Like and not like I haven't been able to go be there and stuff because I have to deal with other things. And yeah, don't ever move the week of Loretta's. And if you ever go to Loretta's, don't move that week, okay? It's not a good idea. But anyways, I can't find that jersey, but I will mention it because that is funny. And I didn't remember it until I think it was you and maybe a few other people mentioned it. I got a few messages from people, is Lillian gonna wear her jersey? The answer is no. Like, obviously she's not gonna wear it. But I think it would be funny to tease her about it. Unfortunately, I don't have it. Did you ever make the live stream at Taco Bell? I think I remember doing a live stream at Taco Bell. Maybe a drive-thru? I can't remember. So I can make some moto content. I make moto videos with my son, right on. Yeah, it's even if YouTube wasn't a thing, like we would still be filming and making videos. Like I did that when I was a kid, long before social media. So I think it's a fun habit. I shouldn't say habit. Fun hobby is what I meant to say. James or Malcolm. I was referring to James, but Malcolm's got a little bit of that too. And like every once in a while, I see a little bit of James and Malcolm. What training drills help Lillian and any of the kids improve from a beginner to winning their classes? Tips, just stand up, keep the squeeze the bike, stay on the balls of your feet. We've been trying to work on corner speed and just being smoother in corners. Like, stop trying to over-rev the bike or blow out berms or like impress people busting berms, but just stay smooth and roll ruts. So you usually have to be in a higher gear and stay off the clutch, because if you pull the clutch in, then it stands the bike up. So if you just slow down a little bit and are in a higher gear, that'll keep the front wheel from popping out of the rut, and then you can just rail it and stick your wheels in the rut. And that's what we've been trying to work on with the kids the past little bit. But want to go to Loretta's my whole life. I'm in my 40s now, and I've been twice. Just watching. It's a blast. Nice. Yeah, I've never been. That's cool. That's cool that you go just to watch. Who's your favorite YouTuber? I like vlog creations. I'll sometimes watch Danny Duncan, but he's a little bit like too crude. I do like how he doesn't care what people think, and I feel like we're trying to, like, I'm trying to find the balance where I want to help my kids to care about what people think, in the sense that they want to like help people and inspire people, but also if you get haters or you get people that are dicks, to like literally not care. And I think like Danny Duncan is a good example of that, but I don't want to take it that far either. Are you a fan of Andrew Tate? Actually, I have been listening to Andrew Tate a little bit recently. I've been trying to get into some like motivational videos, and I'll listen to, there's this dude called Bedros Keuilian. So I've been listening to him, and then like Andrew Tate's been showing up in my feed, so I've been listening to him, and I dig like his views on accountability and working hard and making something of yourself. And like that is a message that I do not remember seeing like 20 years ago. 20 years ago it was just play, have fun, enjoy life, like enjoy it while you can. And now it kind of has swung to the value of working hard and creating something for yourself. Like I don't remember that message before, so I think Andrew Tate does a good job sharing that message. I'm sure there's some things that I disagree with him on, but I feel like probably 90% of the things, I think he has a good message for people. What's Lillian's moto? I don't know what moto she is, but she is at 12:30 tomorrow, and then I think earlier in the day on Thursday, and then later in the day on Saturday. Remember when you used to get last at PAR days? Now off to Tennessee. Yeah, dude, Luke's first race, 65 class. He was on a KLX 110, and Luke went. He battled for last, and was able to beat the other kid in last, and he got second to last. And yeah, it's pretty rad. I've never heard him say that. Who? Did he say that? What do you mean?
The Salt Lake City Airport.
Vlog Creations is funny. Yeah, I think they do a good job.
Must exit the airport and go to a designated smoking area curbside.
Come buy a Husqvarna 125, buy a YZ 125. Do you ride yourself at all? I sold my last bike. I sold when we left Florida, so it was about a year ago. But I would like to get another one. What's the plans for the channel or racing after Loretta's? Honestly, I want to get caught up on content, and I want to start mixing it up and doing different content. I feel like on YouTube, like, people will get very tired and bored, and like your content can get stale if you're not like mixing it up a little bit, and they'll like move on and find other channels. And moto is very competitive now. Like 2 years ago, like, we've been doing it for a long time, and it took a long time to get traction, but like 2 years ago, like, videos would pop and do a lot better than they are these days. And I think there's probably just a lot more competition. There's like a lot more people doing vlogs, so I don't want to like put all my eggs just in one basket and just do the racing videos. But I would love to get pit bikes, do pit bike videos. I'd love to get like Surons or whatever, do like those videos. And I'd like to do more like fitness stuff, like motocross training in the gym type footage and videos, and just kind of like mix it up and stuff. So that's my thoughts. Is Lillian at Loretta's already? Yes, she is there. She races tomorrow. What city you guys moving to? I missed the Florida days. You guys made a ton of progress there. I do want to go back to Florida. Unfortunately, it's not, I don't think we're going to be able to move there, but hopefully we can come out there and train and travel and stuff. With the kid's mom though, like, I can't always just like take the kids to go wherever. She's pretty good about it though. She's pretty cool about letting me take the kids places. But we do have to figure out like a place where we both want to live and like co-parent the kids. And we haven't made an announcement yet, but we're gonna move to Utah. So what time is the race tomorrow? Tomorrow at 12:30. I remember when you went to pick up Lillian's first bike and she thought you were joking. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. Like, she literally just started at the beginning of COVID. That's when she started riding. So, you know, even if she gets last, I think it's pretty cool that she was able to at least make it there to Loretta's. St. George, we are going to be moving to northern Utah, and like, I'm sure we will spend time down in St. George, and we'll travel. We'll do the RMX series. We'll do I want to do like mountain biking, and I want to do like northern Utah's killer mountain biking spots. Southern Utah has totally different killer mountain biking spots, and there's like the Mesquite track in the winter time. So I think there'll be cool stuff for us to do here, and it's more like centrally located. We didn't get a lot of support in the Northwest as far as like companies go or tracks for some reason, but here we've got Edge Power Sports, who takes care of us and helps us out, not with bikes or anything, but just in like different ways. They help us out. Rocky Mountain helps us out sometimes. a little bit with parts if we do like a video for them, and they help us out with like the link. So it's kind of like, why are we in Washington when we have like more support here? There's a much bigger YouTube community here. So there's like people you can network with. There's a lot of big YouTubers here in Utah. So anyways, when was the last time you made a wooden ramp for the kids? And do you think you will ever make another one? Yeah, the wooden ramps, we kind of ditched them just because I think they were a little bit, kids were like past that. But we need to get bikes again. The kids grew out of their bicycles, so we sold them, and I just haven't got new ones yet, just because we've been focusing on the dirt bikes, and that's taken all of our resources at this point. But like, for instance, like Edge Power Sports in Utah, like they don't help us with bikes, but Brian has been really like wanting us to succeed on YouTube. And he's like, hey, if you want to demo something, like if you want to come get a mountain bike or something, like you can take it and go ride it and make a video, just review it, plug us. And I'm like, dude, what are we doing in Washington when we've got someone that can like support us and help us here in Utah and is willing to, and we got like tracks that appreciate us coming and making videos and stuff for them. So continue to fly. I love the videos, and I like to see Mason come around. I think he is fast. Yeah, that makes me so happy when I see Mason having a good time and riding and sending it. It's one of my favorite things. So are you flying Spirit? No, it's Southwest. Yeah, I'm gonna get off here in a second and go check on the flight, because I think I should be hopefully getting out of here soon, flying to Denver there until 5 in the morning. Should do the live video. I'll probably try to sleep, but like I'll have a few hours to kill in Denver. Shoot, I should grab something to eat, because I bet there's nothing open in Denver when I get there. And then get to Tennessee at 9:20. Got a rental car for 9:30. Hopefully no traffic in Nashville, and then hopefully I'm able to get into the ranch quickly. I was on Delta and it was total crap show. Do you remember the video where you and the boys were street riding BMX and the boys were on mini BMX bikes? Yeah, yeah, those were fun days, man. Yeah, I love the moto stuff, but I also like look fondly back on those stuff too. So forever in Spokane area, head up to Big Four Motorsports. They are super good, and Shane is a good guy. Sean. All right, cool. I will check that out. Yeah, I'm gonna go check on my flight, and I'm gonna go maybe grab a bite to eat, or at least buy something to take with me on the plane. So remember when Lillian hit the wood ramp on the 50 and she looped out? Yeah, that was one of my, it wasn't one of my favorite moments at the time. Like, I was kind of like, crap, like I could have really hurt my daughter. Like, what am I doing? Do I even want to post this? But yeah, looking back, that was pretty rad. So your channel and the Deegans are real inspirations for me. Thanks, dude. That means a lot. I appreciate that. I'm also inspired by the Deegans. I think they're doing it differently. Obviously, they've got like a team, and they've got you know, filmers, editors, and stuff. But you know, I'm still inspired, or I admire the success that they've had, and what they've been able to build has been pretty rad. So thank you very much. Appreciate you guys. I'm gonna jet on out of here, and yeah, watch for Lillian tomorrow, 12:30 Racer X TV. Thanks, guys.